Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome, my subscribers. How you doing? If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Denzel, and today you guys are in for a treat. Okay? We're going to be going over velocity banking for the love of my life. Okay? This is someone that is very dear to me. The most beautiful person on planet Earth. Okay? On planet Earth. This is a person that is going to school right now, college, at FIU, Florida International University, studying to become a lawyer. And for this scenario, we're going to show what the next stage is for people out there that are not in debt, that do not have a cash flow problem. You know, their expenses are low, their income is good, right? I know I do quite a few videos where I'm going over, how to get out of debt and how to increase cash flow, how to lower expenses and build your credit score, right? Well, I know I'm going to come across people that are, they got their in line, okay? So I happen to fall in love with someone that's got their in line, okay? And I'm just trying to be there for the journey. That's all I want to do. I want to be a part of that journey, okay? And so the way I add my value to the person that I love so deeply is velocity banking 2.0, where after, if you're on the timeline where after you've killed debt, after you've, lowered your expenses and your income is, going up, your expenses are down, you got good cash flow coming in, right? What's the next step? Leveling up. Well, if you watch my other videos, you'll know how I talk about creating that savings asset, right? Which is that next step. Okay, we don't want to be looking at investing, right? Because in investing, we want to multiply money. We don't want to invest little dollars and get little returns, okay? Especially if we don't know what we're investing in. It's a different story if you know exactly what you're investing in, like you are a practitioner in that. Okay, so for this scenario, for this person, right, she wants to become a lawyer. So she's going to invest heavily in herself to become great at that, to become a practitioner, a master, and crush it at becoming a lawyer. So what does she do? She goes to school, right? She's at an internship, paid internship, at a law firm, making money there. She's got a side hustle, right? Working at another job as a party host, studying, working, investing, hanging out with a guy like me, and, just keep moving forward, right? So it's what can she do, right? If you're a person that you're not financially savvy, right? You don't really look at financial investments, or you're just kind of clueless as to, where should I go? How should I start? Right? And that's where I'm going to dive into this example right here. So, shall we? Okay. So, her cash flow is $500 a month, give or take. Okay? We times that by 12, that gives us about $6K a year. Okay? Not bad. What are we going to do with this cash flow? Okay? We don't have debt. All right? So we're going to go ahead and get this savings asset created. Okay? A savings asset is something that is liquid, safe, right? When I say liquid, it's accessible. I can access my cash anytime. It's safe from any financial markets, okay, any real estate crash, stock market crash, okay, and it produces cash, okay, and that's where you get the 2.0 from in velocity banking, because for everyone that is doing velocity banking to kill debt and pay off debt, that doesn't necessarily earn interest, right? You're borrowing money from the banks or credit cards, personal line of credit to kill debt to increase cash flow. But once you've done that, then that's it, right? You're not getting this money to have it just sit and make money, right? So with this, with a savings asset, we're able to put money into something, right, that will grow safely, it's liquid, produces cash. Okay, now the product of this savings asset, I'm going to put it right here on the side. Okay, it's called whole life, or it's called dividend-paying whole life insurance. It's a much longer term, and even longer term is high cash value life insurance. Okay, so you can look up these terminologies on your downtime, right, and you can see what I'm talking about. Or I'll have a form in the description, and it's going to be labeled savings asset form. You fill that out, right? It's like a couple questions real quick, and that's a way to get in contact with me, and we can talk one-on-one, right? So going more into this, right, we've got $6K going in to this life insurance policy, which provides us with not only a death benefit, obviously, but this ability to maximize on cash, right? So that we can use it to maybe pay off debts, acquire another asset, buy a car, buy a home, whatever the case. For my love, her goal, right, is to, we want to acquire 100,000, right? In the process of acquiring that money, we want to have enough to be able to pay for law school, right? Because depending on her scores, things like that, if she doesn't get a full ride to law school, which is very tough to do, right? But let's say she doesn't get it. Let's say she gets some, not all, whatever the case is, she's going to have this cash, right, that's growing, okay, for the next 4 or 5 years, so that when she graduates law school, right, a couple years from now, she'll have a nice stack of cash growing tax-free at 4 to 6%, okay, and she can use that as leverage to go ahead and offset that debt from law school, that student loan debt that she'll acquire, okay, and any other debts in the process. Who knows, right? Maybe she gets a new car, maybe she buys me something that I really like, who knows. But we have this safety net right here. Meanwhile, we're focusing on exactly what we're good at, okay? So she doesn't have to learn about this. She doesn't have to watch it or pay attention to it. She doesn't have to pick a stock. She doesn't have to manage a portfolio or call her broker or anything. It's automated, right? It's an asset, it's a policy, it produces cash, boom, that's it. Okay? It functions just like a savings account, right? That's the purpose of it, okay? But it produces more cash than your average savings account, right? Or your average CD or money market account, right? performs better, beats inflation, okay, matches right up with a lot of mutual funds out there, okay, even better sometimes, and it's tax free. That's the key word right there, tax free. Because when we have that, right, we're able to produce cash even faster, right, and not have to worry about fees, capital gains tax, all those confusing things that we don't know just yet, okay? So anyways, we've got this going on, right? 6K a year going in, boom, boom. The money's growing. Simultaneously, I wrote down here, we're also building credit, right? Because it's also good to have that too. Like, just have credit under your name. So from her income and her expenses, right, we got ourselves, before we did this, we got ourselves, a secured line of credit. I have a video where I go over that. Get a secured line of credit, $400 or $500, and we're just rolling the gas, food, tolls, miscellaneous items, nails, hair, makeup, all that, okay? And we're just, boom, running the expenses through the credit card, paying ourselves back, doing it again, right? Just doing it again and again and again. Builds your credit score. To me, that builds capital, because now she gets access. She'll get offers in the mail. Hey, here's a line of credit for $5 grand, 10 grand, 15, 20. What can she also do with that money? A few years from now, she could also leverage that to pay off those student loans at those high interest rates, right? And offset that. Okay. So, with that being said, that's where we're at on the, on the time scale, 2018, first week of September, right? We're saving our money. We're stacking it. We're stacking cash, okay? We're using our money to build our credit, build our capital. We're 100% invested in ourselves, right? To become a lawyer, to crush it at that, become a practitioner in that specific field, right? We're getting our fantasy league in order, where we get our information from so we don't get off course. We stay on the same path, nice and narrow. Feel what I'm saying? And we keep growing together. All right? And yeah, that's about it. I just really wanted to share with you just how I function around people that I love very much, my friends, my family, right? And my YouTube subscribers. Okay, so if you become a subscriber, you are now a part of my family, because I bring value to you every single day. That is my commitment to my subscribers and my subscribers only, right? So this is an area where after you've worked a hard day at work and you're like, let's see what Denzel put up today, man, because, energy's low, feeling down. Hey, I'm going to boost you up, all right? I wanna show you just what it means, to live a fulfilled life, to do the thing that you want to do in life, to get there, right? But first we got to get the finances in order, right? Before we start dreaming and imagining and hoping and praying and creating our goals, we got to get the finances in order. Okay, so if you're someone that is struggling financially, okay, or you're not financially savvy or aware of your finances, you don't, you make money, but you spend it a lot, okay? If you're that type of person, fill out that form, okay? If you're someone that just needs a plan, right? You're like, listen, just lay it out for me, Denzel. Just show me the blueprint, okay? I actually will make videos using your numbers on the board. I won't mention any names, right? I didn't mention the person that is on this board, right? Although you know, there's only one person that I love, so you can figure that out on your own. But still, I like to keep things private, okay? Because I'm a private guy, you know. So, yeah, with this situation, this scenario, I hope you guys really like it, really enjoy it, really take it in, okay? Right? We're using our cash flow to acquire an asset that produces cash year in and year out. I can use the cash anytime, right? And have money work in two places, okay? And I can use this to pay off debt. I can use this to acquire more assets. I can use this to invest in myself. And once I reach 100,000, that's when we can invest in things that we may not know so well and multiply that money, okay? And just keep going and keep going. And you just live the life you want to live. I'm going on a rant right now, but you know, I love this person so much, so really this video's for her, okay? And it's for you guys as well. You know, who would have thought a lawyer would be with an entrepreneur? Okay, we are very opposite. Okay, she likes avocado on tostones. I like cheese on my tostones. Right? It's like, you know, she's going the college route, and then I'm all the way over here trying to do it on my own. It's like, what? Okay? I like bang bang shoot 'em up movies. She likes scary movies. We can never decide what movie to watch, right? It's like the hardest thing. But there is one thing that we share in common. Okay? There is one thing. And that is mayo. Okay? Mayo. Okay? We like mayo on everything. And I believe it's the mayo, if you know what I mean. Really, if you know what I mean. Alright? If you're married or you got a couple, you're in a relationship, it's the mayo, right? It's the glue that really keeps you guys together, and you build and you support each other. And that's what life is all about. Okay? It's just really supporting one another. Being a team, being a unit in the household, with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. Right? That's how business should be done. That's how life should be done. Okay? So if you really like this video, reach out to me, fill out that form, leave a comment in the description, tell me what you think. Hey, I'm tuning out, coming back tomorrow with some more value, some more content, more education, a little comedy. All right, enjoy, have a good day. Love you.